Okay, so it's been another week, and today is July 25th. So, what have I been doing this week? Well, one of the big things that I did was I got out my headphones and I repaired them. So, I've mentioned I was doing some language learning, and I've been listening using earbuds, which were very portable, and so they are what I usually use to listen to things, even though they're not always the best. Well, listening to the language lessons, I'm using Pimsleur. It was really hard sometimes to catch some of the differences, and with language, that's very important to pick up on the nuance of it. So I got out some headphones that my younger brother gave me for Christmas some time ago. I thought I'd never use them, but I found a use for them. But they had been kind of chewed on by a mouse. There was a break in one of the lines. So I got out my soldering iron and some wire and I repaired them. And I don't know if you can see it, but it doesn't look completely terrible. This part right here where it's kind of thick is where I did my work. And I mean, that's something that everyone couldn't do. So I'm kind of proud of that. Although I did burn myself a little bit on my finger being inattentive. So maybe I'll pay more closer attention next time. But other than that, a lot of what I've been doing is food and eating. I realized this past week that I'd been losing weight. I've lost like another 5 or 10 pounds, but that's just because I'm not eating right, and I'm kind of sitting around going, well, I don't want to cook anything, and there's really nothing to eat. So I made it a point to try to learn how to make some new stuff. I made brownies for the first time, and they turned out pretty well. I mostly followed the directions, although I did take some advice from online that suggested using olive oil in place of vegetable oil, and I thought they turned out okay. And the other thing is I made a stromboli with Amy's help on Saturday. I decided not to go anywhere or do much of anything this weekend because I didn't want to spend money doing it. So I stayed home and Amy helped me make a stromboli, and I'm glad she did because all of the instructions I found online would have had me burn it to a crisp. But Amy's been a big help in that way. So now I can make my strombolis and I don't have to go out for them. So that should save me a pretty penny. Other than that, I have applied to a lot of jobs, but I haven't heard much of anything back. I'm kind of worried about it, but I'm doing what I can. I didn't meet all of my goals, but I did get the important ones about applying for jobs done, so that's something. I kind of do want to work more on my small projects, and I've done some planning for them, but I didn't do the physical doing of them. It's amazing how much more time it takes to plan things out than it does to actually do them sometimes. And other than that, I've been playing Stellaris is the main fun thing I've been doing. That's something that I picked up not too long ago. And I've logged like 80 or 90 hours, and that's what I did instead of like going to the movies that one time was I bought Stellaris. So I don't need to feel bad about playing the game that I paid for. But I do need to find a job so I can make some more money and have like a decent, whatever going on. But right now the internet is out. I was thinking I might apply for jobs or something, but with the internet out right now I can't do that specifically. I wasn't applying over the weekend because I stayed home, but I said I'm not going to work over the weekend. That's going to be what I do. I'm going to have some fun and not run myself into the ground, always working myself to death. But now it's Monday. It's very early on Monday. I've been trying to get on a better sleeping schedule. So far I'm falling asleep around 8 or 9 in the evening and waking up around 2 or 3 in the morning. So I just woke up a couple hours ago. I'm trying to get on a better schedule, but if I go out with friends this Wednesday, I'll need to be on an even better schedule by then. So we'll just see what happens. I was supposed to go out with some friends last Thursday, but I was too tired, so I just didn't go.